because
very happy that it's a character like Olympia.
Yeah, she's cool, flashy, and she's exploitable.
True.
For as strong as she is, I have a friend recently who had to put down the character because he's like, I just can't do it with Olympia. Like, she just falls off the stage in hamster deaths.
Yeah,
which is super true. Sometimes it be like that.
It happens sometimes. Both of these in the part of the same organization and team here. It's going to be a team kill, but nonetheless, we'll see how this game one goes. We're going to the port, see how it goes there.
Yeah, starting off on a relatively large stage. I feel like both characters have their own strengths here. A character like Clairen has more room to dash back, room to space with her tippers. Meanwhile, Olympia has the room to fade in and fade out. So it goes both ways in the neutral.
It's true. I'm excited to see how he uses like kind of the space to bait out Clairen, because sometimes Clairen can be a little oppressive with those disjoints, but using the space here to kind of maneuver around some of those can be big. The forwarder not going to kill just yet. He's going to send it dangerously close. Guard not going to grab the ledge. The down strong not going to do it again.
That's a scary start here for Guard, really struggling in the corner against Rusy. We saw Rusy put that gem out earlier and force Guard out there and has not been able to leave the corner since then. Finally gets an opportunity, but that fast faller privilege from Olympia manages to fall out of the combo there. You have to adjust your combo routes, and that is the punishment for not getting it just right.
That was fantastically done from Rusy, able to steal that stock, and now Guard with a little bit of a tech chase situation going here. Finds the up tilt, gets the platform extension, and a little bit of a mix there with the nair.
Okay. Ooh. Tipper slightly off.
I really thought it was going to be an F smash, but we saw the neutral B instead try to extend the combo a little bit more. I like that jab. Not able to find anything yet. Solid movement here from Guard, though. Playing the safe game, really trying to pick and choose those openings. Does not want to fall to one of those amazing Olympia combos.
Finally see the gem come back out, and unfortunately for Rusy, it is gone just like that. I like the pressure that you got off of it. The mix-ups looked solid, but Guard was ready for it, showing some knowledge of the matchup, being able to play around the pressure string once Rusy did get to the shield.
Yeah, and being aware of that fast faller nature, right? Going for that nair into the forward air doesn't really work against some characters, but an unfortunate SD perhaps for Guard there, but still holding on to it. Needs to keep the hope alive because Rusy right now in a great situation in this game one.
Every time I think that Guard has a chance, I feel like Rusy's able to just sneak out of it. Not just that fast faller privilege. However, hamster death?
Yeah.
Yep, hamster death.
What are you going to do?
Tried to rat trick there at the end, but was a little bit too far away to be able to set it up properly, and so you see she just kind of bounces away from the gem and can't come back.
Unfortunate. Sets up the gem again in the neutral. Guard just opting to break it with a jab. Taking the time to make sure it can't get a setup there. The forward air not going to connect, but still a scary sight nonetheless.
And the up special on the stage I liked there. It worked out well for Rusy. Guard trying to play the neutral game, trying to space out. You have a lot of stage to work with, but now you've got the gem to your back. Has to be very careful about the way you navigate that.
Just opts to break it right here and then.
But you had to give up stage for it. That's the downside. Now look at what Rusy gets to do.
That dash tag was nice. Gets the tech chase here. Guard continues that pressure. Great grab after the first hit of the forward air. Gets it down air here. Rusy trying to look for a stock here, but the F smash in the disadvantage allows Guard to get a little bit more stage control here.
Back throw into the tipper, into the follow-up, up strong tipper, forcing the FADC there out from Rusy, trying to land as safely as possible, but Guard gets the catch, gets another throw, and gets the down air to dunk you into game number 2.
And a stylish way to end that game one for Guard. And a really great showing from both of these players, both of them showing that they might have played each other pretty consistently. Because it seems like they kind of understand their habits a little bit, right? I saw a lot of good reads from Guard that you wouldn't be able to get off the first game.
Yeah, you can sometimes look at people and know, wait a minute, you've been here before.
You're going to roll in.
Why'd you choose that option?
I love that. Going for the gem dash there, able to find an opening in the neutral.
Now, Rusy has very clearly, even on a large stage, shown a preference for using that gem to control space, throwing it in places like especially the middle of the stage. And now we are on a much smaller stage. So I imagine that will come into play a lot more. Great bait out there on this get-up attack.
Able to shield that forwarder from ledge, and now continues to hold that stage control, but the down tilt opens up something here for Guard. Not able to get the continuation of the down strong, doesn't connect. The back air hits. Oh, in a dangerous situation. Both of them make it back to stage safe and sound. Rusy finds the down air, not going to take the stock just yet, but still holding on. Grabs the ledge, trying to get a ledge jump here. Not able to find the down strong again. Good aggression from guard.
It was a great fade back there from guard to get back to stage. Immediately getting rid of the gem as well. Rusy has not had a lot of opportunities to throw the gem out. You've been stuck in these scrambles. It's a weird scenario where guard is finding success being aggressive, not playing that zoning game because you don't want Rusy to have setup time. It's like a Batman versus Superman kind of thing.
Yeah.
If he gets prep time, you're screwed.
Olympia with prep time or an amazing Clairen. Who will win? Oh, but the down strong not going to connect there. Finally gets the gem. Still, I mean, yeah, even when the gems are out, it feels like guard isn't really respecting a lot of that pressure. But the gem dash finally comes through, and the forward air connects, and that's what happens when you don't respect it.
Yes. Ooh, okay. Good catch there from guard. You have the resources to get back this time around. Guard knows it, goes for the nair, gets back to stage, and so it's just damage.
Wow, and a beautiful down strong there from guard. Seals it out and keeps it even. I love that sequence. That was very well done. Okay, the up throw. We're going for another one.
Good patience.
3 times is the charm.
But you only get 15% out of that. Not a whole lot to work with because you didn't go for an A pummel.
Cool. I like that jab there from Rusy, not able to get much off it. They're both kind of playing these scramble situations, playing a safe neutral. Neither one of them want to overextend, but the grab finally comes out from Rusy, able to get a nice little combo there into the forward air. Not going to kill, but sent into a dangerous situation.
Oh, and the dunk hitbox as well. Great coverage from Rusy, just barely managing to get to the ledge in time to close that out. And now guard on the back foot.
That was truly a chef's kiss of a stock. Everything went to plan for Rusy there, but now guard trying to make up a little bit of that deficit and trying to keep this advantage, but the jab from Rusy gets crouch canceled. The F-Strash comes out, gets hit by the neutral B. You have to find a way back to the ledge here. The back air comes out again, and a high up B. Very well done from Rusy.
Yeah, good coverage there. And the double dash back from guard. Weak hit F smash going to do it. But now Rusy still has the advantage.
Rusy was not ready for that DI. I mean, we saw it right then and there, just completely fall into that F strong, and now has to fight to keep this lead.
Oh.
It seems like guard doesn't want to let that happen. The up tilts and these tech chases continue to happen. The F strong tipper again.
Oh, wait a minute. Guard has brought this all the way back. If you're Rusy, you're getting a little bit nervous at this point. Oh, no!
Oh, that is
Don't
tragic.
do that.
You can't do that.
Oh.
What an unfortunate way to end that game number 2. Guard just shipping it all the way down here into the bottom blast zone.
That's so sad.
That is tragic.
He tried so hard and got so far.
And really was kind of turning up in that last part of that game there. So unfortunate to see. We're going to the forest. Not to be confused with the melee player.
Let's see how this goes. A very small stage, which means a lot of gem coverage. I honestly really like this stage for Maple.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm surprised to see this. But it's working out.
That was really well done. I do feel like Olympia gets a lot off of this stage because the blast zones and the stage themselves are pretty small. So a lot of conversions really work in the way, but that spike with that reflect and that counter was really well done. Now guard with a very good lead. She
kills you so early and doesn't have to contend with her own bad recovery.
True.
The gem covers a lot of space. That said, the aggressive game plan has been working for guard, so I think this is a situation where you just throw convention to the wind and say, this is what's working, I'm going to run with it.
Yeah. I mean, this is just you play your game plan and see what happens. It seems like right now guard is playing with a confidence that we did not see in that last game, and I'm loving every moment of it. The gem pop finally comes out, gets a little bit of a confirm with it, but does not find the F tilt. Good tech, able to make it back, but a strong punish. Will Rusy find this edge guard? Not yet.
It was close. That could have gone either way. If guard had even been able to hold the ledge a little bit longer there or get like a hack stash refresh, that would have been the stock. Just those little optimizations that can go such a long way, but what a catch on the landing.
Really good read on that gem dash, too. I feel like that was insane coverage. And a good wall jump, able to stall a little bit of the ledge hog. Not going to fall for the tricks here, but the uppie's going to do it.
Yeah. Hit him with the Rafflecopter.
That's a classic.
But you're still down a stock here. Forrest working really well for guard. So who am I to say that this was a bad stage pick? As much as I don't fully understand it, I feel like just the aggressive game plan with nowhere for Rusy to run and hide and set up gem is working really well.
And I feel like it's just been guard kind of understanding Rusy's like tempo in the neutral, right? We're seeing a lot of great call-outs with the run-up grabs and the run-up nairs.
Yeah.
It's been kind of hard for Rusy to find the footing, but right
It
now
has.
the forward air, looking good. Could find an edge guard here. Not going to get it yet. No gem pop either. Now you got to wait a little bit.
Ooh, poked out with a jab. But again, Rusy is doing such a good job of staying alive here. And this is starting to walk away a little bit because we got to remember what happened to Rusy at the beginning of this game. If you take the context of that, Rusy is actually ahead at this point.
It's true.
Playing very well.
Oh, trying to go for the downer, not able to find a guard. Still trying to end this. Use that miracle in the first stock to kind of take this home. Right now, Rusy looking like in a position to maybe find this stock soon. But another gem dash read into the side B. What a good situation here for guard. Forward throw sends off stage.
Okay. Woo. Some moonwalks to ledge, trying to find those specific timings that you need. But guard got back. Needs one more big hit to close this out and has been so good at getting rid of that gem field, giving you the opportunities to get that hit, finding it, executing, and winning game number 3.
What a trade for guard there. That was really well done. And I loved that aggressive play style, something that we really don't see from guard too often. We're kind of switching it up and catching Rusy off guard. And now taking the lead in the set. We're going back to the merchant port, and we'll see how that fares for guard. This is for top 8, so we really want to see guard take this home.
Merchant port worked pretty well for Rusy for the most part. Guard was able to make something happen at the end, so I'm not surprised to see this run back, especially if you don't want to go to like the fire capitals of the world. Sometimes you like a big stage, but not that big.
Right. We don't need a large stage, but we need a big stage.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Like a medium big kind of stage.
Seems like Rusy is continuing to enjoy the benefits of this stage. Already dealing with a pretty decent percent lead, sending guard off stage. Gonna get a punish here. The forwarder connects. Good catch on the DI though.
Okay. Rinse and repeat here for Rusy. Forces the high recovery, and that is one of the laggiest landings in the entire game that Clairen has on that up special. You have so much time to do your taxes and punish it, and you are getting punished for sure. Rusy up a stock.
Rusy with a master class of how to punish that recovery. Really well done there. Nice parry for guard, able to catch the gem throw. Now gets a little bit of percent off it, but not too much. Rusy continuing to command the presence on this stage, especially because of that gem. And we said it before, but I feel like with a stage this big, we got to see a little bit more of that setup, right? Throwing that gem into the middle of the stage and kind of commanding that pressure. But I mean, this catch on the disadvantage from Rusy has been amazing so far.
Yes. Ooh, a little bit of a whiff there, though, and that puts Rusy in a bad spot, right? That's the risk reward. You missed your forward air, and now you have to recover. But you know what? Rusy did recover and actually reverse the situation, forcing guard to do the same. But both of them doing such a good job of getting back to stage now.
That was almost an insane combo. Able to not get hit by that side B. Rusy holds on to the stock just a little bit longer. The percents are almost even, but the stocks are not. The setup onto the platform does not work for Rusy. Able to DI that back air just at the last moment to survive. Guard wants nothing to do with that gem.
Ooh, I like the read.
Could have been insane. Nice, good recovery there. Hold it down for the last hit. Gets hit by the nair. Not going to fall, though.
Okay, great falling back there from guard. Goes for the nair at the ledge, hoping that Rusy will run into it, but Rusy does not. Gets another big hit, and that is so deep for both players, and great timing for Rusy. Manages to just barely hold that edge guard, as now guard is down 2 stocks to 1. Or excuse me, 3 stocks to 1.
3 stocks. It is looking really good for Rusy on this stage. And I can't even tell you what's going on right now, but it feels like Rusy has just had such a commanding pressure, but finally falls, not able to get that recovery in time. And now guard has an insane comeback to make if he wants to end this set right here. I'm not sure, though. Rusy looking very confident in this game 4.
Does get rid of the gem again, and continuously, that has just been such a hard option for Rusy to get any purchase off of, and the coverage. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my. That was looking nice. Not able to find that forward air, gets whiff punish, and Rusy now racking up that percent. Not able to get a huge punish, but still pretty decent, all things considered. punishes the gem, breaking the gem, trying to go for the downer, not able to find it. Good movement here from Rusy. Gets caught. You got to be careful.
Ooh. He's trying to poke out with that jab. You can get so many confirms at this percent, but you know what? That is not what does it. Catching Rusy off guard with some bad DI, and I'm looking at those stocks.
And it's looking closer than it was before.
I didn't think that we were going to get this far, but we keep finding a way. These reverse 3 stocks, whether it's been Smash, whether it's been Rivals, all weekend, they keep happening.
You cannot get comfortable against these opponents. They want to win so bad, and they'll do whatever it takes. And right now, it looks like Guard is trying to hold on to the stock as long as possible. Finds the forward air in that reversal situation. Still finds those techs. He's playing safe. But Rusy finds the forward air and takes it and makes it a game 5.
Well, the reverse 3 stock does not end up actualizing. Good stuff to Rusy. Able to take that game. Staying in this set.
We're going game for game here in the final game 5. Rusy really played phenomenally throughout that game. I think maybe got a little uncomfortable somewhere in the middle of that game with a lot of Clairen's options and a lot of the pressure, but we'll see. We're seeing a new stage here.
Okay.
And I'm not sure how it's going to fare, but we will find out soon enough. Finds the opening here. Rusy gets a little bit of damage, not able to get that tech chase.
Now this stage, I like for Clairen.
Yeah.
Because this stage, even though it is a little bit small, we've discussed how that could be good or bad. It has massive blast zones. And Olympia cannot recover from the depths of those blast zones. Clairen, maybe not either, but is a lot better at it than Olympia.
That's true. And the zipper
goodness.
up air finds the stock in an early fashion for Guard, showing that no matter what, losing that game is not going to phase him. He will continue to play with that confidence that we've been seeing throughout this whole set. Is Rusy going to do the same? Is Rusy going to be able to find those combos? Seems like right now we haven't found a good opening just yet.
Yeah, we're keeping it honest so far. Rusy trying to find the opening. We do have Gem Field up, and in a situation where it's going to be hard for Guard to find, goes for the Gem Pop. Gets punished for it, but we are back to neutral. Again, no big combos.
It's the back throw, looking for an edge guard here, not able to find it. Now another gem set up in the center stage. The Gem Pop connects, not able to get anything off it, just goes straight to ledge. Guard playing that safe disadvantage, and I'm a fan. Not rushing anything, knows that the lead is in his favor, and is taking it slow.
Ooh, that was a chance. Guard actually jabbed the wrong way. Rusy's fast enough, but the reaction wasn't there. Throw combos, no, again, nothing off of it.
Oh, not able to find it. Now another up air, up throw combo, not going for the down air. Good DI there from Rusy, finds the back air.
Wow.
Gets the edge guard, evens up the stock count. That's exactly what Rusy needed.
That was such good coverage. Catching him off guard. Hasn't pulled that option out at all, but the moment you need it.
Oh yeah, this is what the doctor ordered for Rusy here. An amazing up air conversion. We're going blast zone to blast zone, ledge to ledge.
That was one of the most she needs it combos I've ever seen in my life. What was that?
Just kept going. DF Strong not going to connect there for Guard. Gets hit by the Nair. Trying to ledge trump there, not going to find it. Good high recovery from Guard. Oh, that could have been dangerous, man.
Down to the wire here on this stock. Whoever gets the stock gets to dictate the pace in the final stock. And the answer is Guard. Of course, we're not going to go to time because it's Rivals, but still, you have to do something as Rusy. You have to be a little bit aggressive. Otherwise, Guard can just whittle this down slowly.
Finds a little bit of that dash attack. Gonna punish that up B high again. Gets a hit of the Nair. Not going to get a combo. But the jab down till up smash finds it and evens up the game. We are on a last stock. Game 5 in this set cannot be any closer than it is now. Not able to find that grab on the tech chase, and Guard finds another opening with a tipper back air.
Dude, this keeps happening.
It actually does.
It just keeps happening.
It actually does.
So many of these players are so evenly matched at this point in the bracket. Reminder, this is a top 8 qualifier right now. Bit of a miscue there from Guard. Does not get the tech skill. The wave dash back a little bit off, and that's the kind of thing that you cannot afford at this point. Rusy's going to take advantage.
Yeah, these players both want to hold on to that winner side privilege of this top 8. They do not want to get sent into losers just yet. And they're both fighting their heart out right now. And a nice conversion there from Rusy's going to rack up a little bit of damage. And now the up airs come out again. She needs it.
And even the Nair just sprinkled into that combo. Another fantastic move in the toolkit. Getting super aggressive with the gem dash there. Does not go for round 2. Instead goes for the up throw, a DI mix-up. But Guard gets away. Guard turns it around.
Finds that back air tipper now. Rusy has to make it to the ledge. Not able to find that down tilt. Guard is now trying to find an opening here. The late hit of the Nair connects, and the down smash not going to tip her. Still holding on.
Not even close to dying off of that one. You're going to need a lot more. The focus attack is not canceled that time. Trying to use it for recovery. Can you get back? Goes for the double side B, but Guard is ready for it. And I don't know if you can make it this time. Just barely alive, and Guard wasn't ready for it. I thought he thought it was over.
I think both of them thought it was over, but still making it back with that up B. Rusy now has a second lease on life and is able to recover this time. Try to cover a high recovery. Guard still not able to find a decisive hit. The back throw into the forward air. Is that going to do it? Yes, it is. Rusy clutches that game 5 in an amazing fashion. But she needs it.
My blood pressure just went up. I don't know how they're going to handle that.
Man, and all smiles, all laughs. These two on the same team, they're loving each other. That was great stuff. What a set.
Or chat calling that a Loxodon combo is crazy.
It's true.
It's kind of true, though.
That's a common rat W if I've ever seen one.
Common rat W.
Well played.
And they're quite
from
smart
Rusy.
creatures.
Yeah, truly are. I mean, we see it. Olympia learned karate and everything. So it was great stuff. Man, what a set. I really love the way that those two kind of went back and forth in adaptation. We saw like such a change in play styles, especially like that game on the Forest. Guard was a different player in that moment, right? I mean, we saw some insanely aggressive play compared to what we saw in that last game, where I feel like Guard was playing a little bit more defensive. If we would have seen that aggressive play style, maybe it would have worked. Who knows? Yeah,
it's hard to say, and so much of it also comes down to the stages, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Like, those were 2 of our smaller stages, but how much more on Harbor, for example, where you have to acknowledge where you are. Do I, platform camp? Do I dash dance in your face? Do I just hold forward? There are so many different ways that you can navigate the same matchup solely based on your environment.
Yeah.
And I feel like we got to see quite a lot of that throughout the set.
We saw that in full effect in those last few games. The stages really played a difference in how they played that matchup, and I love to see it. That was a great set.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see who we have up next. I think we
Take
see
a